Hey everybody, so I want to talk about this whole Grammys situation. Child, they really tried us the motherfucking night, bitch. If you're a black person, a black American person, bitch, they tried the fuck out of us tonight. They really did. They really tried the fuck out of us. So, what we have here tonight, you had Alicia Keys hosting it, okay? This is a mixed race black woman who is hosting it with no personality, y'all. When I say this lady, I mean, she has a personality, but it's not like, mm, it's not award show host personality, you know? Like, she's not a comedian, she's not witty, she's not any of those like qualities that you would kind of want in like somebody to entertain while hosting an award show. She doesn't really have any of those qualities. Only God himself, if you believe in God, because I don't. But hey, that nigga is the only motherfucker who knows why they picked her, because I don't see it. Like, they would have done better if they picked Cardi B. Speaking of Cardi B, uh, I didn't see her performance. I heard it was good, but mm, I have a problem with her winning this rap album of the year. And see what a lot of black people don't get, and I'm sorry for the lip smacking, but bitch, that's just what I do. If you don't like it, bitch, got an X on the top of the screen, the fuck. So anyway, she won the rap album of the year Grammy, and she was against, let me see, the Kendrick Lamar Black Panther album, um and Travis Scott, and then the rest were kind of like irrelevant, I think. Let me see. But yeah, so she won. They let her win that. You know, she didn't go home with a million Grammys like a Lauryn Hill or a Beyonce or an Adele. But she did win. Okay? She won against uh Sicko World and Kendrick Lamar or whatever. So I just found it really disturbing. And, people will feel how they feel. But I just found it disturbing because Cardi B does not write her own music. She doesn't, she's not a person who I believe was a child and said, one day when I grow up, I want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? She was not that person, or I want to be an actress, or I want to be a singer. She is not a musical type person, or an artsy type person, I guess would be like more of the word. She's not one of us. Like, if you're artsy, you like music, you like to write, things like that. She's not that. So I find it disturbing that she won because not only that, but she's not a black American. She's not really talented in that way. And, she represents, unfortunately, because I like Cardi B, but she represents black people or black Americans, particularly being pushed out of our own culture and erased from our own history. And, it's just really sad that she won, because Nicki Minaj, and I know people don't like, well, don't bring up Nicki Minaj just because you're talking about Cardi B, but look, Nicki Minaj has been working consistently for like 10, 11, 12 years. Um, the Pink Print was way better than Invasion of Privacy. It even had Beyonce on it. Like, come on, y'all. And I don't believe it got nominated for a Grammy, and I don't think Nicki Minaj has ever won any Grammys. Period. And some people who don't care for rap music or don't care for whatever, like they might feel like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are in the same league and they're both trash and blase blase. So if that's you, bitch, maybe this is not the conversation for you. Maybe you need to click the fuck off. But if you understand where I'm coming from when I say that Nicki Minaj is more of a lyricist, she writes her own raps. She's somebody who is talented. Simply, she's talented. She could do more than what she does, and than what she's been doing lately. I feel like she's really trying to keep up with the young people, and I noticed that like Beyonce and a few others are kind of like doing the same thing, because they moving on up there. They pushing 40, so they don't know, like, although they're celebrities and teenagers and kids still adore them, they're not really sure like how to keep up, for lack of better words. Like, they don't know how to keep up as well as a Cardi B might know how to keep up. Somebody 12, 13 years younger than Nicki Minaj, because me and Cardi B are the same age. She's young, so she knows what's hot and shit, but like Nicki Minaj may not be exactly on top of it because she's pushing 40, and Beyonce may not be on top of it like an LMA or whatever, because she is older. So it's really sad, that this has happened, because now people are gonna say, because some old white man sat in a room and decided that Atlantic paid them enough to give her a Grammy, that somehow makes her better, or would make her better than Nicki Minaj and other female rappers, and it's simply not true. It's not true. And I wish that she wouldn't have won it. Like I said, she represents, I don't know if I actually elaborated on that point, but she represents black people being pushed out of our own culture, because I think it's kind of, people kind of argue back and forth about whether or not, but Cardi B, for the most part, is not really perceived as black, or if she is perceived as black, and I mean by white people, she's perceived as like harmlessly black for some reason, even though she's admitted to being a gang member and have admitted to doing things that less than harmless. But since she's not dark skinned, since she doesn't have the 4C hair, and she can speak a little Spanish, that makes her seem less black, which is fine, but we have to see where they're going with this. And it's just really sad. And I know I keep saying that, but it's the truth. It's just sad that this is the way that our culture is going. And so I also wanted to talk about what's this bitch? J-Lo. Child. Did J-Lo get up there and start singing the motherfucking Motown songs with about 50 white women behind her with one black girl, one black background dancer? All of her background dancers should have been black with fucking afros, and I don't give a fuck. And, first of all, she shouldn't have performed in the first place. But the fact that she performed, okay, she could have really paid true respect to the Motown era, but she didn't because she doesn't care, because it's not her culture. And this is this is also a part of why we gotta stop claiming everybody is black, or stop saying, oh well, Hispanics are black too. Hispanics have black in them. Bitch, nobody cares. They're not African Americans, and I'm not saying that only African Americans can participate in black American culture, but you at least gotta be black, bitch. And this bitch, this shit was so fucking problematic. Like, why are there only white women standing behind you? Can you explain? Can you elaborate, bitch? Because I want to fucking know. And then, it just, it was not, it wasn't right. It wasn't right. It was disgusting. It was really disturbing. And this goes back to kind of drive the point, just kind of push it in the ground. My whole point about us being pushed out of our own culture, and mixed race and non-black people. And I'm not saying mixed race people are not black and that they cannot and don't share a culture with us, meaning, like, let's say you have one black parent, one white parent. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these Latinos and shit, and Bruno Mars type bitches. So we are being pushed out of our own shit. They are being pushed in to become the face of the shit that we created. And they have shown you that today or tonight when they put the Grammys and they put Jennifer Lopez, a white woman, singing the motherfucking Motown. Okay? Because I guess they couldn't get Beyonce to do it. I don't fucking know. We knew Beyonce wasn't coming, but we do got other people who could have done it, and they got Jennifer Lopez to do it. Now, why is that? My first thought, like I said, is that they couldn't get Beyonce to do it, but in reality, I just feel like that's just kind of wishful thinking, that they just could not get Beyonce to do it, and that's why they did it. But it's like I kind of know that they did it because, like I said, they are changing the face of us. Okay? So they can make more money off of the things that we have created. They're changing the face of us. That's why you see her doing the Motown tributes. And you have people like Post Malone and the 6ix9ine and all these other people who are not black. They're taking over our culture. And then, like, you could even include Cardi B in there if you don't really consider her black. It's just crazy. And that's just what the tea is. This is what they're going to do. This is their agenda. So get ready. Get ready because this is just what it is. Now, with what the Grammys has shown us tonight, basically that they don't respect black people, they don't respect our culture, they don't respect our art. By giving Cardi B the Grammy, they don't respect our culture by letting Jennifer Lopez sing the Motown tribute. Um, if black Americans decided that we did not want to participate in the Grammys, it's like when Jay-Z and Beyonce, I believe that they're not doing the Grammys anymore. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I don't think they're doing them no more. And if people like them and Rihanna, Kanye West, and other prominent figureheads in black American music, in black music in general, decide that they don't want to go and that they aren't participating and they are not giving, they are not going to let the Grammys validate them anymore, more black people will start doing it. Less black people will be watching, things like that. What black people, black American people do not understand is that we are the driving force of all culture. We run culture around the world. Black American people are the epitome of what is cool, what's hot, what's not, what's in, what's out, what's popping, everything. So we have total control. We have so much power, we don't even realize that we have it, and we don't even fucking use it. We don't even use all this power that we have. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so sad because we don't have to let the Grammys validate us or validate the people that we think are great, and to say, oh well, if they don't have a Grammy, they must not be great. If a bunch of old ass, ugly ass, musty ass, spots all over their pathetic ass, recessive skin as white men don't sit around and say, oh, this person deserves a Grammy, then they're not seen as great to us, and that's not cool. We have to understand that sometimes these people can be paid off, and I feel like Cardi B winning album of the year and Nicki Minaj not even being nominated when her album sales were pretty close in numbers to Cardi B's. And in other people's albums, I'm sure, but I'm just comparing Nicki Minaj because in reality, this is who she's gonna be compared to. This is just, we're realistic over here, okay? So the fact that she won, especially over the Black Panther album and Sicko Mode, which I'm not no Travis Scott stan by any means. I can't stand his coon ass. But I feel like his album was a little more hype. It was it was better than Nicki Minaj. I believe than Cardi B's. He's more talented in my opinion. So there's that. Some people might feel like he deserved to lose to Cardi B, but I don't know. He's a whole coon out here, but I'll give him that he's more talented than Cardi B. And yeah. So anyway, I've just kind of been rambling, but basically what Black Americans in particular, bitch, can take from this whole Grammy situation is that we don't have to take this. You know, we don't have to settle for this. Um, like I said, we are the driving force of popular culture around the world. Black American culture is popular culture. You know what I'm saying? So whatever we do, they do eventually. So like if we don't let the Grammys validate us, the Grammys will go to shit. And I don't think we realize how much power we have. But yeah. So it's time to rise up for a small cause, but a cause nonetheless. And we can rise up against the Grammys and validate them and make the award show pointless if they keep showing us how much they don't respect us, no matter how much we contribute to American culture and popular culture. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say about this. If you like this video, thumbs up, um, and subscribe and share with your friends. And I will see you guys in, well, not see you, bitch, but you hear me in the next video.